Yes, sir.
Get out of here. All praise, Nach TV. Get it right.
Nach TV is your main man, Chief Sock, G-Cap 10,000, Soccer Wolf, Angry Black Man Media. Y'all know what it is. Nach TV is where it's at. If you want to know what's popping with brothers in the truth, you want to understand this Hebrew culture, get with Nach TV,
Let's
man.
get the people something they can hear as they veer to the left. But it's best that they hang with the right every day. Last night, took flight in the bucket. Fuck it, we busting down doors. Never trust hoes with the busted down toes. We cutting down bros, they fussing, eat crow. Cause fuck them, Eve, no, they part of the clientele. Everybody ain't built for this shit, they try and fail. Thinking if we shop on the Sabbath, they buy and sell.
Yawasap, Yawasap.
Good
man.
with it, Nach TV?
Yeah, man, we here, man, we here.
Yeah.
With the man himself, man. Yawasap, Yawasap. Tell the people who you are, where you from.
Originally, you know, I'm from Minnesota.
General Johanna razors, ruthless and ruddy. Hit the dirt, bottom of fringes in my boots is getting muddy. But the money ain't a thing unless my brother's good. That's brotherhood is understood. Playing out the underwood, nothing but aggression till our oppressor is underfoot. This is my confession.
You know what I'm saying? Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know, born and a little bit of raised out there. You know what I'm saying? I spent like at least like a good 10, 15 years of my life. You understand? But you know, I've been all over. You know what I mean? Since a child. You know what I mean? North Carolina.
Right.
You know, where else? Milwaukee, Gary, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? A couple Duluth. You know what I'm saying? That's in Minnesota, but it's like another city of its own. You know? So that's why I'm from. You know, right now I reside in, you know, California.
All right. So right now you out Vegas though, right?
Yeah, God.
You know what I mean? So what was it like coming out Vegas? Like, what was the trip like moving from? You from? All right, what part of Cali you from? Or what part of Cali you was living in?
I was living in the Bay Area.
Right.
I moved down here, you know, for other reasons, and you know, the Lord. I listen to the Lord most part. You know what I'm saying? And the men above me. You know what I mean? But for the most part, yeah, that what brought me out to Las Vegas.
All right. So what was the move like from the Bay to Vegas, man?
Man, it's a whole nother vibe. But you know, we one body, so you know, I got my brother Bakar. You know, Shabal runs Vegas, so you know, so definitely, you know, I'm with him, you know, and Bakar. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna raise Vegas up, man, where it needs to be, man. I'm glad I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? So I can put in some work,
right?
Like I always do when I go to different cities.
Right. All right. So, yeah, I mean, all right. So, Yawasap, man. Tell us where you came from. Like, what was life coming up, man? What was Yawasap like in middle school, high school? You know what I'm saying? What was that life like?
Man, you know what I'm saying? It was a struggle, to be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me take my head off for that one. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean struggle? Like mayonnaise sandwiches?
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? I came from poverty. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the mayonnaise sandwich.
Right. You know, sugar sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Surf sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
I wish it was some mayonnaise and cheese on this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, but you know, I definitely came from poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You know, but for the most part, you know, it was a struggle, but at the end of the day, you know, I always wanted to find the Lord, though. You know what I mean? Like even as a child, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew at that young age that He the only one that can bring me out of the hell that I was facing and the hell that I was living in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I always, you know, but I was steered wrong. My parents is Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up in Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So I could never get right. You ain't gonna never get right when you in Christianity. You see what I'm saying?
And why you say that?
Because they don't have the truth. They don't have the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You got the Lord is only working with one group or one place. He ain't messing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like the Christian church, like how they got non-denomination, you know, they got the Catholics, you know what I mean? And the Baptists, you know what I'm saying? That spirit is not nowhere around them. You know what I mean? That's an evil spirit upon the Christian community because, you know, it's proven because all the crime that happens, you know, in Christianity, you know what I'm saying? And now all the people that's in prison is Christian, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, right?
You know?
Right. Right. All right. So you was raised Christian, you know what I'm saying? So, all right. So now coming from that poverty, living that Christian life, how did you wind up here where you are today?
Man, you want the long story or the short story?
I want the real story.
All right, I'm gonna just tell y'all the real story, man. You know, like once again, I always wanted to, you know what I'm saying, serve the Lord. I always wanted to serve the Lord, despite that I was living in darkness, complete darkness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sound Christian, but like I was living in the wicked place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and the world never accepted me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was trying to be of the world, but the world never accepted me. So sooner or later, I had to run into Commander Geniana. You know what I'm saying?
Commander Geniana.
Yeah, damn right. You know what I'm saying? All the generals, the captains, and the officers that raised me up. You know what I mean? And for the most part, I had to run into them. You know what I mean? There was no choice. I had no other place to go. I couldn't go back into the world. You know what I mean? I couldn't be in a Christian church. Like, if you want to hear the raw story, man, I was still wicked when I was trying to serve the Lord in the Christian church. You see what I'm saying? Still smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had drugs in the Christian church.
Yeah, right.
But I was trying to save my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they didn't have the spirit to change me.
Yeah.
They didn't have the right spirit. You know what I mean? So eventually, you know, like I said, the world spit me out. I was not of the world.
So okay, so how did you run into the truth?
Man, I always tried to find the truth. Like, I always wanted something, especially after my cousin got killed by the police. You know, he turned himself in for a warrant. And what's deep about it, his name and my name is the same. You know what I'm saying? Jerome Harrell, my slave name. You know what I'm saying? And they thought it was me, so they put me up on the news saying I was there. They thought they got me. You know what I'm saying? So that, I believe that
oh, that's heavy.
I believe that put a spark in me, because like I said, I was, you know what I'm saying, just wicked, doing whatever I wanted to do, selling drugs and things like that.
Right.
And after he died, I'm like, man, Lord, listen, you know, what I gotta do, you know, they woke me up. Like, the Lord do that to people. Like, he'll kill an innocent person to wake up the wicked people. You see what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of, you know, innocent people being killed. So wicked man can, like myself, like I was, can wake up. You feel me?
Right.
And stop doing things like that.
So you was in Minnesota, or you was in?
I was in St. Cloud, Minnesota when that happened. When I found the truth, like, you know what I'm saying. Brothers will tell you that you know, they was like, damn, how you find the truth in St. Cloud, Minnesota?
In Minnesota,
it's like a little dot on the map.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So like, tell us, man, like, cause you know, I mean, we watching from any city USA, or we watching from any country worldwide. I mean, so from that little city, how did you find the truth, the Lord? How'd you find it?
Man, look, the Lord, slacking, take my head off on that one. The Lord spoke to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of those things that, you know, he actually, you know, woke me up. You know what I mean? Like, because I remember, like, I was dealing with a heathen in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't right. I was like, man, I shouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, every time I try to read the Bible, you know, here come this heathen coming in and interrupting me. You know what I'm saying? I was always trying to find something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a spark. Like I said, like, after my cousin died, I had enough. I had enough of heathens. I had enough of everybody, and I was just trying to find a place where I belong, because I didn't belong in the world. So I always tried to find it through the Bible. Some told me to always pick up that Bible. You know what I mean? And eventually, you know, after I stopped dealing with the heathen, I was able to, you know, get right. You know what I'm saying? And search. Like, I remember hearing, like, you know what I'm saying, if you want to, you know, find the Lord, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta look for him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to go everywhere. The next set after the Christian church, I tried to go to the Muslims. That was the next blackity black thing that I could be in, that I thought that I could fit in. But they ain't have the answers either. So I was like, forget that. I went back home. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally out on the street looking for the Lord. You know what I mean? Right. And then I went back home, you know, and I don't know how I came across Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? But I came across it, you know, and I came across ISUPK, you know, called the number that's closest to me. That's when, you know, the Midwest had nobody but, you know, Chicago. Captain Maraquad. But he was still in New York at the time.
He's in Philly.
He was still there at the time. And I was like,
big shout to Captain Maraquad.
I was like, Slacky, sir, can I move down there closer to you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was in Minnesota. I'm like, man, you know, because like I said, the world spit me out. My family disowned me. You know, everybody disowned me, you know, and thought that I was they just basically left me for dead. You know what I mean?
Right.
Left me out there, you know what I'm saying, to rock, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord had something else planned for me, you know, and that was a UPK, you know. So like I said, I called Captain Maraquad, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, where you at, you know? And then I was like, Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? And we chopped it up and this and that, you know. He told me how to go about things, and then I listened to my first class. I listened to my first class, I felt at home. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, they even told me, like, listen, the angels rejoicing because you just came in. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, that made me feel good about myself, like I did something good in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because in the world, you know, we don't do good. We just do wicked things. Right. Even if we don't know it, you know, you're doing wicked things and the Lord is not smiling upon that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I was glad that, you know, that the Lord was, you know, smiling upon me. You know what I mean? Yeah. For the choice that I made. Because I made a lot of bad choices in the world. So this is what got me together. You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy. That's super heavy. All right, so now I gotta ask you, man. The way you rocking with the cowboy hat. Yeah. You got the cowboy boots, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole different type flavor, you know what I'm saying? Where you get that from?
I got it from the One West. Isupk started the One West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. You understand? Like that's where I got my swag from, you know. Like you gotta understand, like, you know, when you come into the truth, you born again. Like I understand, like some brothers like, you know, rocking shoes and things like that, but like I found my swag when I got into the Isupk. I don't think that I really had swag in the world, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, the men above me told me how to, you know, rock this and rock that. I'm like, okay, I'm dealing with this. Like I was really born again. You know,
shout out to Captain Mashak, the Captain Mashak. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Captain Mashak.
Yeah, that's why I learned it from Captain Mashak. I saw his boots. I'm like, man, I want some of those.
Them Jones, you know what I'm saying? Point Captain Mashak Jones be crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I got into it. Like I would have never dressed like this if I wasn't in the truth. Yeah, I would have never found it. You know what I mean? I would just rock with what everybody else rocking of the world, trying to be like worldly people. You know what I'm saying? And then when I came in the truth, like we are separate people. Like the Lord wants us to be a separate nation. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. All right, so how would you define the brotherhood? How would you define brotherhood in itself?
Man,
as a general question.
Right. No sweat. Like the brotherhood, you speaking about the UPK obviously, because ain't no other brotherhood, you know, nowhere else.
Not right now, but the first thing is how would you define brotherhood generally?
Man, laying down your life for your brother, sacrificing for your brother, you know.
Now, how would you define brotherhood in the UPK?
That you know what I'm saying, the brotherhood in UPK is strictly like, you know, it's like heaven. It's like heaven. You get whatever you need and then some, you know what I'm saying? Right. Whatever you want. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like a brother could be looking at another brother watch for a little too long, like, and a brother give it to him like, I see you eyeing this. Here you go. Yeah. In the world, nobody wants you to, you know, look better than them or be better than them. You know what I'm saying? But in the Isupk, you know, we strive for that, for men to be better than the next or shine. You know what I mean? Have some type of shine, you know? And you don't get that in the world. So like to describe the brotherhood in the UPK, straight love, man. Unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? Like real love. Ain't no fake phonies. You know what I mean? Like you would never be homeless in the UPK. You would never starve in the UPK. You would never be, you know what I'm saying? You would never, you know what I mean? Like be down and out in the UPK. Like that's real love. That's real brotherhood. Like I said, you know? And laying down your life for your brother. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you know, when we go to camp, I mean, we have camp. They be saying like, okay, here's the thing. Okay, when we go to camp, we speak out in the streets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we tell the society who they are, where they came from. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got people that tell us to get a job. You know what I'm saying? We got people that tell us to, I mean, go back to where you came from. You know what I'm saying? People that we call them hecklers. You know what I'm saying? What would you tell the hecklers? Like, how would you like, on now that we in a more informal setting? You know what I'm saying? What would be some things you would tell hecklers, like when they say get a job, or when they say, you know what I'm saying, go to class or go to college or whatever? How would you respond to them? You know what I'm saying? Being an educated brother like you are.
What I would say, you know, is that first off, we got a job. That's teaching this truth. That's one job that, you know, they can't even get. They are not qualified for it. So, you know, you trying to downplay us for not having a job. We do got a job. And also, we got a slavery. A job in slavery is two different things. In the Isupk, we call working at Target, working at Walmart, working in the warehouse a slavery, because once again, you don't have enough to really do what you need to do. You understand?
Right.
We work in 9 to 5 and slaving and breaking our backs for crumbs. So for the most part, you know, and also we still got that. We got two jobs. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We teach the truth, you know, 24/7, 7 days a week, and we have a job. You understand? So most importantly, you know, a job is a part-time job to us. Working at Walmart, that's our part-time job. Our full-time job is teaching this truth, so we won't have to slave any longer and miss out on our children's life. Can raise our children right, because we got to work 24/7. Both parents got to work 24/7 for crumbs that they could be giving us more, but they don't want to give us more because they want to, you know, oppress us.
Right. That's heavy. That's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you're saying is super heavy, because people don't see it like that. What they see is they just see us standing on the street corners yelling at our oppressors. You know what I'm saying? But they don't actually see you or us, you know what I'm saying, talking about or protesting about the struggles that we deal with as men, or that we deal with as, you know what I mean, as the second class citizen in America. You know what I mean? Like, they don't see that. What they see is they just see a bunch of angry black men yelling at the top of their lungs. You know what I'm saying? So, and
if I could too, like, oppression make a wise man mad. That's in the Bible. That's in the scriptures. So, like, it's wise to be mad.
Right.
Like, I just want to tell every black man in America, every Hispanic man, and never any man, you know what I'm saying, even the women, like, it's good to be mad at the oppression that you know, are receiving, you know?
Right. Yeah, that's a fact. It's way good to be mad at the oppression.
Right.
Because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you just cool with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's crazy. All right, but anything else you want to tell our 2 subscribers and our 3 followers?
Man, look, man, subscribe to the channel, support Nach TV. He out here traveling the world to give y'all exclusive content, you know what I mean, about the truth and whatever else he want to bring. He got good music on his channel. You understand? Just support this brother. You understand? He working real hard for it. So hit that like button and subscribe, man. You subscribe to all that other nonsense, so subscribe to this, man. It's not nonsense. Nach TV. Knock yourself out the box, you heard?
Shout out to you, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. All the work you put in, man, is so pivotal, because you out here in Vegas, man. You moved from St. Louis, from San Francisco, you know what I'm saying, out here Minnesota, out here to San Francisco, out here to Vegas, you know what I'm saying, like, the work you're doing is pivotal, absolutely pivotal in the truth, man. And the things,
shit, man.
Nah, we know that, but we know that, you know what I'm saying, we know that, but we do know that the things that you do, you know what I'm saying, is the work of the Lord, you know what I'm saying. So your time that you dedicated, or the life that you dedicated to the Most High, you know what I'm saying, it's appreciated, because now y'all here in LA, you know what I'm saying, you at least gave me space to come down here, eat a plate of food with you, drink a couple of drinks with you, you know what I'm saying, talk to the brothers that's in your crib right now. You feel what I'm saying? So the things that you do for the truth, you know what I'm saying, is heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's atomic, you know what I'm saying, it's necessary in the time of need, you know what I'm saying? So me speaking as an officer, me speaking as a citizen, you know what I'm saying, that's coming through your crib, it's appreciated, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to say shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the work you put in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everything you do, man, because without you, man, you know what I mean, it'll be a little bit more work for other brothers to do, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, man. Yawasap, my brother, my man. You the funniest boy I know, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had to get into it right now, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what you really like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how you be talking to my man, Lahab. Shout out Lahab, you know what I'm saying? He already know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here, man. Yawasap, man.
Right, knock yourself out the box.
So we got to represent for the culture. Niggas coming out here with all this funny color hair, skinny jeans and shit. Fuck that, nigga. We taking it back to the fringes. Motherfucking Spikes, nigga, representing for the Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? Angry Black Man Media, nigga. We getting it in. We bringing that real shit back.
I match my guns with the sneaks. That's my fashion week. Go ask the streets. Dog, we got massive beef. We pass elite. Play this on blast, repeat. Let it go worldwide, let the masses peep. I don't care if she thick or her ass petite. She want war with the D, she a casualty. Long as she don't got no limits like I'm Master P. Fucking bitches! Boom, dick style! No, do that shit over again.
You know I'm squeezing on triggers, my bullets hitting you. Won't heal it with stitches. You don't want that, you don't wanna get your skull cracked. Better tighten up when a nigga tell you fall back. Titties on the drum, you a sucker, give you all that. When you stand tall at, that's where you gon' fall at.